Well, hi. This is Cliff. Hey, and that is Sunny, for Sunny Jim. He's 10 weeks old, and this is our first time to our new farm. Our new farm is 960 acres. It's pretty rough. It's got a couple of dams like this one that you can see. This one holds a fair bit, not as much as what it could because somebody's knocked that other end out. However, as you can see, it's thick. It's very thick with narrowleaf, ironbark. See, there's ironbark over there. Ironbark over there. And heaps of these little tiny bushes everywhere. Acacia. You got some, looks like you got stringy bark gum over there. And what I bought the property for was, yes, to do some farming, but I want to farm some goats because it's a dirty little block, and farming goats can help clean up the block. And well, I'm nearly 60. I've done the cattle farming, and although I could probably do it, I'd have to start with little miniature ones because the amount of effort sometimes it takes. I'm on my own. I don't have a wife. My children are grown up and have moved out. So what I bought the block for was to run goats, but also as a conservationist, as a conservation park slash area for Australian natives. Now, the koala is an endangered species now since February 2022, and I know that this 960 acres is in a koala zone, and I know that if I fence off the area so that dogs, wild dogs, and we've seen many footprints for wild dogs and other feral animals are not within the area, then I'm hoping that this 960 acres can become a place of refuge for them where they can... What's wrong, little one? Hey? What's wrong? Anyway, he's 10-week-old. It's like having a 2-year-old child. You ask them what's wrong and they go nothing, and then they whinge. I think he's getting a few mosquito bites, but every time I go to spray him, he runs away. So he's exactly like a 2 or 3-year-old in that respect. But come along with us, Sunny Jim and myself, and see how we go each week or each couple of days while I'm on the farm. I'm not quite here yet. I've got to sell my house and move out here. I've got to pay for this block. I owe a lot of money, and in the end I'll be able to fence a little bit of it, but I'm hoping that I can look to others to help me with the costs of fencing it to enable me to go forward with this conservation area for native Australian animals, such as the koala, such as the echidna, possums, and things like that. So I haven't had a look around much. I'll strap you on to my quad bike shortly. We'll take a bit of a look around, but as you can see, there's a lot of feed here for koalas, and I know that there's echidnas here because the ants' nests have been broken open a fair bit, but I think they would be much happier if they didn't have to worry about wild dogs and feral animals. So if you can, please help out. If you've got any suggestions, please leave them in the comments below. I'm only new at this YouTube thing and the GoPro thing and the conservation thing, although I've always wanted to, ever since I was a young boy. So as Steve Irwin once said, I'm going to buy up as much land as possible for the protection of animals. It's a and you know, Australia is lost without people like him, and I know that his family do a great thing, but I'm hoping in my own little way that I too can help the struggling environment with setting up, fencing off, and helping the wildlife rehabilitate. Thank you.